Charges are filed in the murder of a South suburban mother who disappeared back in January. A Dalton man she was supposed to testify against is charged in her beating death. In March, the body of Dana Hayes was found in a field in Thornton almost 2 months after she disappeared.
The man charged with Hayes' murder is her estranged boyfriend. Prosecutors say Hayes was supposed to testify against him after he allegedly attempted to kill her on another occasion.
ABC 7's Evelyn Holmes is joining us now with more on the story. Evelyn.
Cheryl and Ron, certainly a difficult story, not only for the family, but also for community. Terrence Coulter remains behind bars after a judge set his bond at $12 million, $10 for the newest murder charges, and $1 million for each of the 2 counts the court said he violated in the terms of his bail. They say he allegedly tried to keep Dana Hayes from testifying at his upcoming murder trial. The family of Dana Hayes left court this morning, still saddened they couldn't save her from the constant physical abuse they say she suffered at the hands of her on-again, off-again boyfriend, Terrence Coulter.
There's a big burden lifted that they did charge him.
The 33-year-old Coulter has now been charged with Hayes' murder, nearly a month after the woman's badly beaten and decomposing body was discovered March 23rd in a field in South suburban Thornton. Her remains were identified through DNA. Prosecutors say Coulter murdered Hayes to keep her from testifying against him at his upcoming trial on charges he tried to kill her in November of 2007 by stabbing her over a dozen times with a paring knife as the two argued in a car parked in a Riverdale alley.
This is a tragic case involving the senseless murder of a victim of domestic violence who was struggling to break away from a relationship with a violent man.
On the day she disappeared, the 35-year-old single mother was last seen dropping off her 16-year-old son, who told investigators she planned to see Coulter later that day at an area motel. Hayes had an order of protection barring him from contacting her.
Just a piece of paper won't save your life.
We can't speak on if she went willingly, if he threatened her.
Authorities say Coulter rented a room at a South Holland motel where he allegedly beat and strangled her. Relatives say Dana was trying to start a new life after 13 years of abuse.
She moved away from out there in Riverdale. She moved away to Park Forest and everything like that to get away from around all of that.
Advocates against domestic violence say the death of Dana Hayes is proof victims need more help.
We need to change the focus and look at what was the abuser doing? What did anyone do to try and stop him from choosing to use violence in his intimate relationship?
Investigators say motel workers confirmed seeing both Hayes and Coulter together. Police say they also found physical evidence, including Hayes' blood, at that hotel room. Her car, a 2005 Kia Spectra, was also found just days later, less than a mile from that hotel. They managed to get Terrence Coulter into custody because when they went to talk to him about the disappearance of Dana, he said, I'm not going to talk to you, but they did search. They found a weapon, and because he had a weapon that was a violation of the order of protection, they were able to take him into custody. Dana's folks say, you know what, they hope that her death will spur some kind of change. They say they really want like a domestic violence registry of sorts, so people can keep up with who's doing this kind of thing.
Wow. All right. Thank you for that, Evelyn.